Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. The first half of the All-Star break is behind us, and partner, it's go time in the second half.
And if you want to be playing meaningful games at the end of September, you got to put your head down and grind for the next 8 weeks.
It's the Miami Marlins taking on the Houston Astros. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And towing the mound for Houston in this one, Peter Lambert.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Kyle Stowers, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1.
Ball, that's upstairs.
The count 2-1. That one fouled off. And the 2-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Batting second, left fielder,
and time now for the Marlins lineup. Not a whole lot going their way offensively the last few games, Chris.
Yeah, Boog, and that can put more pressure on the pitching staff to try to limit the opponent to just 1 or 2 runs a game, knowing that their offense is not scoring right now. And that never really works well because you try to be too fine and you end up giving up a lot of runs. So we'll see if everybody can just relax, bring things together, and perform at a level that they're capable of.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
2 down, nobody on. Hammered down the right side, but foul. In the air, left field. That one gets down for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Definitely found a perfect spot. Those could be hard sometimes. We talked about in left field. You're kind of anticipating cheating in for a ball. Hit something like that you can rob a little soft flare in front of you, but perfectly placed, so you reward the hitter with it.
And now Liam Hicks. That one ripped, but foul.
Runner!
Here goes the runner. Pitching for a strike. To second, but way too late. Safe there.
I think that steal kind of sets the tone, not just for this game, but for the entire series. First inning, game 1, so that kind of tells me they're going to be aggressive on offense and try to force the issue whenever they can.
Got him swinging. That K is his 3rd of the game. Now here come the Astros. No score. Back after this on the show. We go to the bottom of the first. And getting the start for Miami, Lake Bacher. How about a report on him, Chris?
Well, they're going with the opener in this one, so this is an interesting look. He's probably only going to pitch an inning, maybe 2 at the most, and it's going to be unconventional. I think he's going to pitch backwards, more off speed, and then fastballs late.
Stepping in, Jeremy Pena.
Jeremy Pena.
Right through there for a strike. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he'll make it safely for a leadoff double in the bottom of the first.
Batting second, right
Nice
fielder,
line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Pena headed for the plate. He'll score and the Astros take the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Isaac Paredes up next for the Astros. First offering. Runner goes. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Ow!
Usually when you see a team try to steal a base in the early innings, it tells you they want to be aggressive on offense. Try to force the defense to make plays and slow them down. That's exactly what they did right there. So we'll see if that caught stealing changes the offensive approach moving forward.
Off the plate, ball 1.
One now. And there's a strike on the outside corner.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. One and two now. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Caught him looking for the K.
Second baseman.
Now we check out the Astros lineup. And Chris, this group has been struggling to put up runs lately.
Well, they haven't been on base a ton, and even when they are, they haven't been hitting very well with the runners on base. So they need a player or two to really step up, have some quality at bats, hit according to the situation, and sort of break out of this. I think if they do, the rest of this lineup will follow.
Ball, that's inside.
The 1-0.
Ball, that's inside.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Nope. 2-2 now. Outside with a breaking ball. Payoff pitch. And there's ball four.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Here's Lamont Wade Jr. Oh, 1 down. Back to the mound. He's got it. Fires over to first. And that is the third out of the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Top of the second. And now for the Marlins, Griffin Conine.
Griffin Conine.
That one off the mark. Ball 2.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
The wind to kick the 2-0. And another ball. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Alvarez settles under it, rings it in, and there's 1 down.
Batting 6, center fielder Jacob Marcy.
Here comes the 0-1. In the air, left field. And there's 2 down.
Batting 7, catcher Joe Mack.
Now it's the Marlins catcher, Joe Mack. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Two down, nobody on.
Ball, that's outside.
Hard hit left side. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. We head to the bottom of the second. At the plate is the Astros catcher, Yainer Diaz.
Ball, inside.
The 1-1. And that is out of play. 1-2. He goes down looking.
Well, caught him looking on that fourth pitch of the at-bat, and I have to think it had something to do with the sequence they threw at him. Kind of bounced back and forth between the outside and inside corners with the previous pitches, and that makes it really tough to cover the whole plate. Just couldn't get a swing off at that pitch on the inside.
Ball one.
The 1-0. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Here we go, Taylor.
That one lifted to left. Hernandez settles underneath it. Takes it in for the out. 2 away.
Batting 8th, left fielder,
Zach DeZenzo, the next to hit.
Inside, ball one.
Fly ball down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. A little bit low.
Whoa, that's
Ball
down.
2. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. That is the inning. Astros are down quietly. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Top half of the
Leading
third
off for
inning,
Miami,
and now for the
third
Marlins,
baseman,
Graham Pauley.
Yeah.
Gets the call. That is strike 2.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Ball, that's out.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Sets him down on strikes. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Check swing, and he went 0-1.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Swings through that. Struck him out looking. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees. Sanoa wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball. And the strike is overturned after review. Still 2 challenges left for them. Got him swinging.
Up next for the Marlins, first baseman Kyle Stowers.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Back to the top of the Miami order, Kyle Stowers will hit next. Struck out swinging his first time. Foul ball there. Two down, nobody on.
No. Inside. Ball in.
The 2-2. That one is
Oh, that's too high.
upstairs. Ripped to short. Slings to first. Marlins set down in order. It's the Astros 1 and the Marlins nothing.
Now pitching for Miami.
Now on the bump, Ryan
Number
Gusto.
65.
Well, he's been a really
Ryan
tough guy to
Gusto.
take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Leading off for the Astros, center fielder, number 89.
Signs of activity in the pen for the Marlins. Zach Brixey getting loose out there. The 0-1. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 1. Pena playing up the middle at short. He made his major league debut in 2023, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2018. The 1-0.
Aye.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Hernandez takes it in for the out. Out number 2.
Up next for the Astros, right
Air
fielder,
Jordan steps in to take his hats.
Alvarez.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
In the dirt, and that's ball 1. That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They lead it 1-0. Back here in Houston, and now for the Marlins, Heriberto Hernandez. Hit on the
That
ground to the
ball's
right
foul.
side. And foul ball.
That's a ball.
Next pitch in the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. This one in the air, center field. Under it. 1 down.
Up next for the Marlins, second baseman Xavier Edwards.
Fastball for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up into this point.
Now a drag bunt, third base side. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. And next is the designated hitter, Liam Hicks. He's 0 for 1.
Hicks.
Ball 1.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. That one
Ball 2.
close, ruled a ball. And that's ball 2. Ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Miami down in order. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Ready to go,
Leading
bottom
off for the
4. And
Astros,
stepping in for the Astros, Isaac Paredes.
Paredes.
Nope.
Challenge from behind the dish here. Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. 1 challenge remaining for them now.
Ball.
And another ball. That one misses.
ball 4.
So a leadoff walk.
Up next
He
for
did
the
not
Astros,
take the bat off his shoulder
second
the
baseman,
entire at bat.
Jose Altuve.
Runner on the go. Fouled off. He was late. And the 0-1.
Ball that's outside.
In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 1-2.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, too. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a payoff pitch. Up the middle. Flips it. There's one. To first. Double play. Nicely done.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Base is empty after the double play. The man they call Late Night Lamont steps in. There's the strike. And he hits a ground ball right side. Gets him easily, ends the inning. Nothing doing there for Houston, but they're on top 1-0. We go to the top of the 5th, and now for the Marlins, Griffin Conine.
You know, these Marlins, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Popped in the air, left side, and it stays fair. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in, safe at second, and legs out the double.
Up next for the Marlins, center fielder Jacob Marcy.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
At this point, they'll take base runners any way they can get them, then hope it turns into something more, but this might end up being one of those games to forget.
Man at second. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. 0-2 now. Goes down looking.
No, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
So now with one away and a man at second. And here's the catcher, Joe Mack. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Left field. And a foul ball.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Oh, look at the stop to first, and very nicely done for the out.
It's such a great feeling when a team can rely on their shortstop to make a play like that. It builds up confidence for everyone on his team. It might even inspire a few more web gems before the game is over.
Pitch misses there, and that's ball one. Tying run in scoring position, and we're at the top of the 5th. Right down to shoot, strike one. And a big swing and a miss. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
We head to the bottom of the fifth. At the plate is the Astros catcher, Yainer Diaz. And a foul ball. That one fouled off.
Ball one.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. One up, one down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Ball. That pitch is out. Yeah.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Now one missed. In the air, left field. And there's two away.
Up next for the Astros, left fielder, Zach
Here's the left
DeZenzo.
fielder, Zach DeZenzo. 0 for 1 so far. That misses. Ball one.
Hey.
Swings through that one for strike two.
That's ball two.
Pitch is in the dirt, and the count's full. Drilled out towards left center field. Carrying well. Pulls it in on the warning track. Nothing doing here this half. 5 innings complete. It's the Astros 1 and the Marlins nothing. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. Josh Hader gets the call from the pen.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
That one fouled off. The 0-1.
That's a really good take.
Hard hit, right side. Wade takes it himself. Now one gone in the top of the
Up
sixth.
next for the Marlins, first baseman Kyle Stowers.
So up next, Kyle Stowers.
Nope, that's a ball.
The Fish trailing by a run, and we're in the top half of the sixth. 2 balls,
That's
no
in.
strikes
Ball
to
2.
count. Hader, a 6'3" lefty. He features a 2-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. There's a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Hard on the ground to first. Takes it himself. 2 quick outs to open the top of the
Up
sixth.
next for the Marlins, left fielder Heriberto Hernandez.
Hey!
Check
Ball.
swing he held up, and it's 2-1. Way out front for strike 2. Two down, nobody on. Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff. And the Marlins down quietly. And it remains 1-0.
Now pitching for Miami.
Back now for the bottom of the
Number
sixth.
62,
And there's a new pitcher on the mound.
Brixey.
Zach Brixey.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Well,
Leading
1-run
off for the
game. Here's the
Astros,
center fielder.
Center fielder.
3-pitch
number
strikeout
89.
last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Line drive, that's a base hit into right field. And they have their first hit since the first inning.
Up next for the Astros, the shortstop, Jeremy Pena.
Quick move to first,
He's
and he's
safe.
back in safely. Miami's bullpen with some action. Michael Peterson, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Zuber getting loose as well. comes the 0-1. And a foul ball. In the dirt. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 1-2.
Ball 2.
That's down and in.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He decides to hold on to it, and that leaves them with runners at first and second.
Right fielder, Jordan Alvarez.
Here's Jordan Alvarez. Really thriving with the bat this season here at home. And that clips the inside corner.
There's an opportunity to do some damage, but you've got to be selective. Make sure you get a pitch that you can handle.
Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed or away.
Curve in the dirt, kicks away. Both runners move up 2 in scoring position now, and that takes away the double play.
Well, Boog, it's already been a tough start to this inning as it is, and that wild pitch is going to make things even tougher. 2 men in the scoring position now, still with nobody out. So this really becomes a strikeout situation on the mound.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Huge strikeout there.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. 1 run across. The second run scores, and they take a 3-run lead.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
1 down, and the batter now, Jose Altuve.
Hey.
Here's your 1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. That one 95 to finish him off. He'll challenge, thought that was a ball, and that one just barely missed. The call is overturned. They'll keep both their challenges. 2 runs across in the inning here in the bottom of the 6th. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
That missed by a lot. Ball 3. And ball 4 to a board.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Zach Brixey done for the night. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for
A
Miami.
new arm into the game, the
Number
righty,
55.
Tyler Zuber.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
That's out.
Still only one out here in the inning. In the dirt, but kept close. Swings and misses. And it's 2-1. Two on, one out. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position. And a hitter's count.
Strike two. Swing and a ball line to center. Makes the catch for the second out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Diaz in the box now. Takes strike one. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Two on, two outs. On the ground right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Seventh inning coming up. It's the Astros 3 and the Marlins nothing. Top of inning number 7. And now for the Marlins, Xavier Edwards. The Marlins in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
First pitch way inside, a fastball.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
That's a strike.
Two.
Here we go, Josh.
Ball.
Got him swinging. One gone here.
Up next for the Marlins, the designated hitter, Liam Hicks.
And first offering is fouled off. Foul ball. The 0-2.
That's a ball.
The Astros leading by 3 here in the top half of inning number 7. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
That one way inside. On the ground, right side, and foul ball. On the ground, and he can't come up with it. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
Late in the game with the offense trying to play catch-up, they're looking for any momentum they can get, any kind of opportunity to get back in this game, and an error can certainly do that. Let's see if that turns into something right here.
Runner on at first with one gone. Griffin Conine, the next up for the Marlins. 1 for 2. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
In the air, left field. And it falls. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds it second with one gone.
That's back-to-back singles for him. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff for the base hit. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
Strike one. Tying run at the plate. That misses, and it's 1-1. Just missed.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
The tying run at the plate. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Base hit. Runner around third. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they cut the lead to 2.
Well, that gets them a little closer in this one. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ballgame.
Here's the catcher, Joe Mack. Popped in the air, left field. He's got it. Runner tags from third. Runner from third into score. And now they trail by 1.
That play really shows how important it is to hit the cutoff man. Looked like he tried to throw through and get the runner at home, but it backfired, and it ended up costing them a run. I remember my rookie year overthrowing a cutoff man. Didn't last long before I was pulled aside by a veteran pitcher. He had a talk with me. I don't know if I ever missed a cutoff man again.
Stephen Oker on a pitch out of the pen here.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
Outside.
Outside.
And that is ball 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Bennett Sousa, the closer, is getting loose. Tied him up inside with that one.
Right now, they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
Oker checks over to first, and he's back.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that
Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. Tying run moves up to second, and that could be a big pass ball.
This is something that'll happen to him from time to time behind the dish. The defense is a part of his game he's trying to improve, but right there just couldn't squeeze it, and it cost him.
Runner at second, 2 down. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Got him swinging for the K. Good job at damage control right there. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Astros 3 and the Marlins 2. Back here in Houston, set for the last half of the 7th.
Well, they just scored some runs in that last frame, and now they have to make sure they don't cough them up on defense right away. No better time than right now to have a 1-2-3 inning.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And there's one away.
Up next for the Astros, left fielder, Zach DeCenzo.
On the ground to third. Slings to first in time.
Now batting, center fielder, number 89.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Tyler Zuber won't go any further, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for Miami.
New pitcher for the Marlins,
Number 49,
Michael Peterson.
Well, good luck against this guy. He's been extremely tough to hit this year. His numbers are excellent.
Two down, base is empty. And now the center fielder. Aye. Popped up left side, Paulie. And that ends the inning. Astros are down quietly, but they're up 3-2. Back here in Houston, and now for the Marlins, Javier Sanoja. That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
That one lifted to left. And a quick out, number 1.
Up next for the Marlins, first baseman, Kyle Sauer.
Got it started a little too early. Strike one. Swing and a foul out of play. Stays alive. The Astros trying to hold a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. On the ground to the left. And it goes just foul.
Ball 2.
That one not close. Full count now. Heriberto Hernandez next to hit for the Marlins. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Sets him down looking. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Steven Okert won't go any further tonight. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching.
Angel De Los Santos comes on now.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Heriberto Hernandez getting ready to hit. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Looking to get the tying run on base. And there's a foul ball. That's outside.
That
ball 1.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle. And
that's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. Nothing doing for the Marlins. They're down 3-2. Back here in Houston, here's the Astros leadoff man, Jeremy Pena.
Jeremy Pena.
To the right side, Stowers. He'll do it himself. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Off the plate, ball 1.
The 1-0. Ground ball up the middle. Nice grab. Fires to first, and they get the out.
Up next for the Astros, third baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. Now, Isaac Paredes.
Ball, that's in. That's ball 2.
2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. And he walked him on 4 pitches.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the 2nd time he's taken ball 4.
misses again, 5 in a row.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
And it's even up. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. One left for Houston, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Bennett Sousa. A chance at his first save of the year. Well, one-run game, Xavier Edwards getting ready to hit. 1 for 3. Bunting, and it's right in front of the plate. Tosses to first. Out, leading off the top of the 9th, and they take care of a big threat right there.
Well, I think the defense was anticipating something here because they were really ready to defend as that ball was put down. Nice little drag bunt, but they get the out. Way to go.
Ball. Down.
Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 2.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Here's a 2-0. This ball's chopped on the ground, and that's a foul ball. The 2-1. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Now all even up. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. Hit slowly on the ground. Altuve slings to first, and the Marlins with just 1 out left.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
Marlins down to their final out. And up next for Miami, Griffin Conant. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Sousa looking for his first save of the year. Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the 9th.
Ball, that's low.
Just
Inside, ball 2.
missed. Swing and a hard hit grounder to third, and that's just foul. 2 down, nobody on. Into center. Makes his way towards it, but it's off his glove. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in, but he's in there easily.
Oh, this has been anything but a clean game for this team defensively. That's their 3rd error, but somehow they still have the lead. Even if they do get the W in this one, I'm sure there's going to be some early work tomorrow trying to clean things up a little bit.
And that one fouled off. So the tying run at second. And that's off the inside edge. And the count even 1-1. Right through there for a strike.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. I really think the outer half is open.
That's to third. Paredes. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Astros hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.